On this episode of Infowars News Blitz, police are arming against returning vets. Nintendo promotes same-sex marriage, and a plan to kill the internet is revealed. That and a lot more, so stay tuned. Well, this article used to be red-linked on Infowars.com, but now it's scrolled off the feature news page, just as of today. The article is named, Police Now Arming for War Against Returning Vets. Underneath it says, cops in armored vehicles ask residents, Are you coming to take our guns away? And it was written by Paul Joseph Watson, and Alex Jones covered this article yesterday, which was actually Monday. So basically, to be honest with you, yeah, pretty much. It's all true. In a chilling story entitled Armed for War, Pentagon surplus gives local police an edge. We learn how main resident vehicles, my resident vehicles MRAP, which was once used during the occupation of Afghanistan, will now be patrolling the streets of central Indiana, according to the report. Sergeant Dan Downing of the Morgan Sheriff's Department states, when we first started, we really didn't have the violence that we see today, adding, the weaponry is a total difference now that it was the beginning of my career. The article goes on to say that it seems to have completely forgotten about the police departments, the media, and the American in general that having military-style tanks patrolling the streets is symbolic of a collapsed banana republic or an authoritarian communist state. Perhaps the main reason why police officers are being trained that veterans are a major threat is because returning veterans are in a perfect position to recognize that America is beginning to resemble an occupied country like Afghanistan. And basically, I think they are right. They are the enemy. They need to be taken out. And in Alex Jones' reign, said that you are the enemy. You are going to be taken out. And for all of you people who serve this system, when they're done with you, as Alex Jones said, they're going to get rid of you too. So don't you worry about it. The real truth about it is that this is very worrying and disturbing. You all need to wake up now. I mean, I'm begging you to completely just wake up right this instant. Because basically, if they take over everything, we'll lose completely everything. Your birthright, your children, your homes, your pensions, everything. And I have to agree with Alex. I mean, you guys are idiots. You don't even see what you're doing. Well, here's an article that's gonna make you really wonder if Nintendo basically has a couple screws in their heads. This article here is basically, I am almost shocked at this right now. The article is named, Nintendo promises to push gay marriage agenda on children. Underneath it says, Progressive has left politicized same-sex marriage and fashioned the gay lifestyle into a civil rights movement. Oh, brother, here we go. The article says that basically early this month, the Japanese company Nintendo declared to introduce same-sex marriage in a Tomodachi Life, a life simulation handheld video game marketed to children over the age of 8. Following the hashtag Mequality, or whatever you want to call it, pushes me in a digital avatar used in the game. Nintendo said it never intended to make any form of social commentary with the launch of the game. The company, however, later stated in the future releases of the popular game, they will be striving to design a gameplay experience from the ground up that is more inclusive and better representative of all players. The push would include homosexual marriage into video game content is a part of an aggressive agenda to normalize and force cultural acceptance of a lifestyle many Americans oppose in religious and moral grounds. No, duh. I mean, actually, when I saw this, I couldn't even believe this myself. I mean, really? Nintendo's gonna be doing this? And what's the point of this? I mean, basically, we're not supposed to push any of this stuff on the children, but the pedophiles think this is basically a complete joke. They're pushing this on our kids to corrupt them, to ruin their innocence, and, well, you know, and the whole 9 yards. Or should I say the whole kit and caboodle. The point of this is that this is very damaging, and I'm kind of worrying now. I mean, I don't play Nintendo games or whatever, but if they go through with this, I mean, really, they need to be a boycott of these people right now if they go through with this. Well, folks, this is the last article of the day here, and it's another red-linked article, which is written by Paul Joseph Watson and Alex Jones. Alex Jones actually covered this, let's see, what was it? Tuesday, and basically it was red-linked, so technically now, basically, it's probably scrolled off the main featured page now. The article is named, "The Plan to Kill the Internet Uncovered." Underneath it says, 10 ways web freedom is being butchered worldwide. And it goes through, like, the 10 reasons why, basically, why this thing is being butchered all over the place. And whatever. The article says that the internet has subverted as the most empowering tool of individual freedom since the Gettysburg Address, affording billions of people worldwide not only the tool of instant communication, but instantly to wealth of liberation, information, freedom from the chains of receiving content, and the opportunity to become their own media platform. This represents an increasing threat to the status quo of the elite, which is why the establishment is making a preserve to decimate the freedom granted by the World Wide Web in its current form. Basically, there are about 10 reasons here, and basically, I'm just going to read them. I'm just going to read a couple of them here. 1. The death of net neutrality. 2. Intelligent agencies are manipulating the internet with deliberate disinformation. 3. Governments are paying trolls to sway public opinion. 4. Mainstream media news websites are killing comment sections. 5. The Obama administration cognitively infiltrated of the internet. 6. False flag cyber attacks as a pretext to increase web regulation. 7. Fairness doctrine for the internet. 8. Homeland Security. Homeland Security's internet kill switch. 9. New taxes and regulations to stifle communications and sales on the web. And 10. SOPA, CISPA, and the FBI's internet backdoor. I mean, basically, it goes into the endgame, which says that the ultimate endgame for the bid to kill the internet, as we know it, is undoubtedly revolves around a plan to create a universal ID system where everybody gets put on there and this, that, and the other. And if you're basically on this, then you get kicked off, which is totally unfair. We need to fight this thing with everything we've got to keep the net free. The establishment does not like this, and basically, we need to fight this thing, so it won't happen. Well, that's all the news I have for you today. If you'd like to read more about these articles, please go to the link below, or go to Infowars.com. There you will find hundreds of articles just like this one for you to read. If This is the Infowars News. I'm Info Gun telling all of you happy Memorial Day. Bye-bye.